Okay, so let's connect environment with nutrition. Environment Day, yes, every year it's celebrated on the 5th of June. It's done to spread awareness, to encourage people to take action and to protect the environment. So, be it in terms of planting trees or be it in terms of saving our animals who are getting extinct, be it to save water, where there's a lot of wastage of water and wastage of electricity. So, all of this, we want to stay in an environment which is clean, healthy, and positive. Okay, so what are we going to do is, in terms of the nutrition aspect, the first point that I want to cover today is we all like to see green. Am I right? We love seeing all greenery around us, and obviously when we go out for a vacation, what do we think first? Somewhere where there is all greenery and trees and resorts where you feel like relaxing out there. The color green suits your eyes, so why don't we take the same concept in terms of our health, in terms of our nutrition plate? So while our eating plates should start including more of green leafy vegetables. That's what I have noticed here at GLVs. There is spinach, methi leaves, all kind of greens like the capsicum, all of this. Now these green leafy vegetables have a lot of folate, a lot of iron content, a lot of calcium and vitamin C. Now, the importance of these are, folate is very, very good for your hair loss issues. Anybody with hair problems, anybody with skin problems, green leafy vegetables are a must. Okay, spinach, extremely good in iron. So again, iron has a lot of benefits on its own. Makes your hemoglobin and gives transports oxygen all over your all the body cells. In your growing years, obviously for the children as well, iron and calcium is very, very important. Okay. So what are we going to include? Spinach, methi leaves, capsicum, amla, kiwi, raw mango. All of these are very, very good in vitamin C. Vitamin C extremely good for your teeth, your gum, and it's extremely good as an antioxidant. So improves your immunity as well. Okay. A lot of colors attract us. So we like to see beautiful flowers, fruits, vegetables around us. So why don't we include these colorful veggies and fruits in our diet as well? Red, yellow, orange colored fruits and veggies, they increase our vitamin and mineral intake. Obviously, that includes increased immunity. So tomatoes, extremely good in lycopene content. Bell peppers, capsicums, the red ones, the yellow ones, they're very good in vitamin A and C. Oranges, sweet limes, very good in vitamin C. Carrots are extremely good in beta carotene. And brinjal, which is like a mixture of vitamin K, B6, thiamine, all of these multivitamins and minerals. So imagine the extent to which, and obviously I'm very sure most of us don't like brinjal, but we could try and include this on at least, a weekly basis. So, different ways that we can include is we can just simply saute this in little oil, your bell peppers with a lot of favorite vegetables, spices of your choice, and have it as a sauteed salad. Or you could take the bell pepper, scoop off the seeds, and you can fill it up with any filling like mashed potatoes or any leftover vegetable that you have cooked, or any chicken filling that you have, and garnish it with either cottage cheese or your cheese mozzarella and bake it. So they are yummy. So people who actually don't like bell peppers will start liking it because of the filling. And the third very, very important point that I wanted to include today was, in small is big. So as the title itself says, and I was just talking about in the initial of the presentation, that why can't we try and grow a few plants in our, whatever area that we have, either a gallery or a small garden that we can make, or we can just probably hang a few plants on the grill. So these ones that I have, some of these I have tried myself. So I have mint leaves, curry leaves, ajwain, yes. Now I am going to start with tomatoes, methi, chilies, and lemons. So a very interesting fact that I learned was, for the tomatoes, you take your pot with filled it with soil, and you take a ripe tomato and just put it inside and smash it with your hand. You don't need to cut, or you don't need to, because while cutting, what happens is chances of breaking the seed are very high. So you just remove a slice of it probably on the top, and then you take the tomato and you just crush it or mash it in your hand so that the seeds fall, and then you cover it with another small layer of soil and water it regularly. Like within 7 to 8 days you will see the sprouting happening. Very, very easy for you. And the final point that I wanted to discuss with all of you today was, something very, very important to save our environment is avoid food wastage. So we obviously there are very good chances of a food crisis that we could that could occur in the near future, looking at the kind of restrictions that we have and the kind of availability of foods, the vegetables, the fruits that we're getting because of the lockdown, the quarantine, in the quarantine period. So we need to see how can we avoid this food wastage. So some pointers that I obviously the internet also helped me was, yes, we can shop smart. Plan your meals ahead well in advance. A weekly plan can be chalked out, put it on the fridge, put it somewhere where the entire family has a look on it, that what is going to be cooked which day, and according to that you jot down your grocery list. Recheck your grocery list before you go to buy. Okay. Second thing what you can do is obviously know your dates of the products that you're getting. Food wastage does not mean only of these raw fruits and vegetables, even of those packaged foods that you get. So know your dates, that what is getting expired where. Keep the fresh things that you get, keep them behind. Let the ones that are little older ones, get the stuff outside ahead so that you can see when you open the refrigerator. Okay. Save the leftovers. That's very, very important. I would personally feel that first start cooking meals as per the family members. Okay, so how much ever is the requirement. In case if there is a leftover, there are various ways you can either, there are these small communities where you can donate the food and they help to give this food to the needy. So you can do that. You can save it and you can reuse it the next day, or you can even make something very unique out of this and use it the next day. We're going to come to that as well. And again, another very good point was that organize the refrigerator. That is very important. So you need to know of your products also, and also the veggies that you've bought. Are they, what's their condition in the fridge? So you need to keep a check on that as well. Okay, let me share some with you. Roti and rice. So any leftover roti and rice, rotis can always be used as frankies. So sometimes what we complain is the roti does not stay in the same way that it should be. Sometimes it's not soft, or sometimes it gets a little hard and little difficult to chew. So frankies are the way that you are definitely going to cook it on the tawa a little, roast it on the tawa a little. So they did not be very soft. So you can use a leftover roti. The mixture, the filling can be anything, anything that is very tasty and spicy. It could be chicken, or it could be moong filling, or a rajma filling, or a chana filling with a lot of vegetables and cheese into it. It could simply be egg with a lot of veggies also. You could make an Indian pizza. So I just call it an Indian pizza. It's because I take a roti on the pan, fill it up with the filling that I want. Usually it's egg with a lot of vegetables and oats and spices of my choice. And then I put a spoonful of this mixture on one roti, take another roti, cover it up, and then just seal the ends, just press the ends, and then flip it over, cook it for another 2 minutes, and then remove it out. Now, while serving, I cut them in the form of a pizza and I garnish it with sauce and cheese. So very, very yummy, very tasty. You could also make khakra chaat. So leftover rotis, you can roast it, make it as khakra. Crush the khakras, add a lot of cut vegetables into it, and masala, spices, chaat masala, lemon, and your khakra chaat is ready. You could add nuts into this as well. So very, very healthy, nutritious, and you get that crunchy flavor, which is very, very good. You could, the common, obviously now when are we going to visit a restaurant and sit and enjoy a masala khakra? So we can always enjoy it at home with a leftover roti. So make the khakra, add a lot of chopped veggies on it, spices, lemon, and you can have it as a masala khakra. Roti poha. So the way we cook poha, it's exactly the same way, just that you're removing the rice, the flattened rice, the poha. Instead of that, you are replacing that with, small bits of pieces of rotis. Try that out. Fried rice, obviously a very, very common thing that you can make with the rice. Leftover white rice is that the next day you can saute a lot of vegetables, you can add a little hakka noodles and the sauces, and you can use the rice as fried rice. You can make a cheesy baked casserole. So whatever leftover rice, or you have some noodles, or you have any chicken or veggies that are leftover from last night, you can make a casserole that you can have a layer of rice, then a layer of veggies with sauces, then another layer of rice, lots of cheese, and then you can bake it. So this is extremely very good, very yummy. You could also have chicken and dal, supposing if there is leftover chicken, you can, like for example, even if it's like a curry, you can remove the pieces and keep it aside. Or if it's boiled chicken which is left back, so you can take chicken and you can mix it with a lot of vegetables, or you can saute it with a lot of vegetables and use that filling and make it as chicken rolls. You can just saute with veggies and have it as a chicken salad. You can make a chicken soup out of it. You can use the chicken filling or the dal like moong dal or chole, ragda, rajma, whatever you've made. If that's left over, you can fill it up in sandwiches or tacos or canapes, and you can serve it as an evening snack. You can also make dal rotis. So leftover masoor dal or the yellow dal which is there, you can while you're making the flour the next day for your rotis, you add this dal which is leftover, add finely chopped onion and coriander leaves and spices of your choice, and then you knead the flour, and then you make your rotis. They're a little thick, similar to your parathas, but they're like theplas how you make. So these are dal rotis, very good, very healthy, nutritious, and yummy. So this is from my end for today. I just hope that all of us together can make the environment a better place to live in with little things that we could do from our end. A very big thank you to all of you for being here today.